I grew up religious and wasn't allowed to go to the LGBT club at my high school, so I joined the juggling club because it was at the same time across the hall. I didn't ditch juggling club, not brave enough for that. I just stared across the hall at the cute girls. That Christmas, my grandparents gave me juggling equipment because I had joined juggling club. No, I cannot juggle.
Of course. She's not good with balls. That's what she was saying the whole time. She was saying that, right? It was right on the wall there.
When did you come out as queer? In college, I came out to my parents by writing "I'm gay" with rainbow Sharpies on the inside of a pizza box. That's so cute. That's like that scene in Princess Diaries where he spells sorry on a pizza with M&Ms. Do you guys remember that? Is that nice?
This, honestly, that sounds like a commercial for Domino's. Like,
that'd be a Super Bowl
that would
commercial.
be a banger, yeah. You're like, you got a hard message to give to your parents? Domino's. Can't be homophobic when you're full.
The next time your dad says something hateful, go, do you need a snack?
You nervous about coming out? Well, you can't out Pizza the Hut.
Oh my gosh. That's so good. I came out as bisexual by announcing it on the morning of my brother's 8th grade graduation, screaming, "Just kidding," and then hiding in my room, crying and eating Panera.
Which sounds like a commercial for Panera. Did your parents not handle the news well? Panera.
Hey, are you bisexual? You pick 2 at Panera. This person said my parents wouldn't let me watch any movies with boobs in them, like Titanic. Joke's on them, I'm a lesbian now.
That's funny.
That's very funny. This person said, growing up religious, I couldn't buy any music CDs without printing out the lyrics and having my mom read them.
That was a big one, the no secular music. That was like a huge one. My wife, Melissa, who grew up very in a religious household the whole way, she had to return a CD that her mom read the lyrics of. And I know you're like, was it like something crazy, like 9 Inch Nails or Marilyn Manson? No, it was Ace of Base.
Said, growing up, my dad didn't allow me to grow out my nails because I, quote, belonged to him and wasn't a real person with rights. Some of you are horrified. I read it and went, yeah. That's what dads say. Wasn't allowed to watch the Wild Thornberrys because the chimp's name was Darwin.
Yeah, that's very funny.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I was not allowed to watch so many things, but there was a movie that came out on Disney Channel, and the main character's name was Lexi, and my mom said, you can't watch that because I had a friend in high school whose name was Lexi, and the boys called her Sexy Lexi. Her name rhymed with the word sexy, and that's why I couldn't watch it. It was Get a Clue with Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Do you guys remember that movie? I don't, because I couldn't watch it. When did I have sex for the first time? 17, with my high school boyfriend in my childhood bedroom with my parents downstairs. The condom broke. That sounds like an answer in the game Clue. In my high school bedroom with my high school boyfriend with the broken condom.
Professor Plum.
My first time, 19, thank you for the age, was in my girlfriend's parents' basement with Finding Nemo in the DVD player. Yeah, you had the same reaction I did, which is, which part of that movie would be okay to come during? I can't think, most movies, I can think of a part where I'm like, that part would be okay. Not with Finding Nemo. The part where he tells Dory to fuck off, that's when you're touching each other? That happened, right? I haven't seen it in a while.
I mean, not in those words, but...
I remember him saying, fuck off, Dory. You sound like Ellen. Fuck you. That's what I remember from the movie.
That's fair.
The first place I had sex was library parking lot, front passenger seat of a red 1985 Ford Tempo. Yes, it was awkward. In 1987, no, she's not here. She lives in Indianapolis now. No one ever tells us where the person who took their virginity lives currently, and I appreciated that. You know what? It's always men who tell me what kind of car it was. It's so helpful. Women never tell. Men are always like, and it was a Ford Fiesta.
Yeah.
I was 17 and lost my virginity on a black futon, and then they wrote no sheet in parentheses. Our condom had no lubricant because my boyfriend had to ask the quick fill cashier to get it from behind the counter, and when she asked what kind, he said, red? That's so sweet. First time having sex was in the woods behind my elementary school with my high school boyfriend. Wait, they were both in high school?
Yeah. I was like, I don't like how this is starting.
No. First time having sex was in the woods behind my school with my high school boyfriend. We got Thai food afterwards. That's a perfect first time. You don't want to get Thai food before.
No, I think that's different as a married person, actually. I think I'm
get Thai food
I think I'll only, well, there's no woods involved. Because that's a crime. But also that's such a young person's thing, like 40, married 20 years, like, you want to have sex outside? And I'm like, no, what? These bugs, my back can't handle, that's a terrible idea.
Queer Awakening was Catherine Zeta-Jones in Mask of Zorro, classic. Keira Knightley in Pride and Prejudice. Every night we get Keira Knightley in all kinds of stuff. Keira Knightley's been big for the queer community. I don't know if she knows. Michelle Rodriguez in Avatar, that's great. My Queer Awakening was either Amelia Earhart in Night at the Museum 2. When I first read that, I just read Amelia Earhart. Yeah. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Who saw an old photo of Amelia Earhart and was like... My Queer Awakening was Andy Carson from Disney Channel's Motocrossed. Hell yeah. My Queer Awakening was Katie McGrath. Does anyone know this? From Merlin? Fuck yeah. This person said Queer Awakening, She-Go from Kim Possible. Also included a picture. That's a big one.
Cartoons can be very affirming of what your things are, you know? Because I was like, I'm pretty sure I like moms. And then The Incredibles came out, I'm like, oh, hell yeah. That is... oh my gosh. Cars is about cars. This is about a dump truck. That's what this movie's about.
You, talking to me, were one of my biggest queer awakenings when you were on Last Comic Standing, which is hilarious. I try to forget I was on that show. I used to watch it religiously, LOL, with my mom. I bought her these tickets for her 45th birthday. By the way, she wants to know if you saw the Facebook post she tagged you in. That's so nice. Where are you guys? They left. Oh, great. What was the Facebook post? Oh. That's so nice, just that we were coming to see you. I'm not on Facebook. Yeah. The VeggieTales version of Esther. Everyone in here is wet. Wow. That was the biggest reaction.
Which is so funny, because we saw that backstage, and I know VeggieTales, but I don't know super well, because I wasn't like a little kid growing up in church. And I looked up the picture, and I was like, I don't even know what vegetable this is, and you go...
Green onion.
You knew it so fast.
Stopped being religious when I realized I could sing along to music at concerts instead of church. I was only in it for the choir. Whoops.
Yeah.
I kid you not, I used to try to do a joke about this when I was like 20, where I had gone to a Taylor Swift concert, and I was like, I think maybe the Holy Spirit is just knowing the words to the same song. They're like, that warm feeling you get in church. I'm like, yeah, I think when we all sang Blank Space. To me, it felt like getting saved. Like, I don't want kids. I prefer being a childless cat lady, though I don't have cats yet, so there's that. This is a real issue, because I don't have cats either. I travel too much, and childless cat lady is like a fun, cute thing they put on stickers now. And if you're just childless, that doesn't have the same ring to it. I do have an agreement with my mom that if I have kids, she'll take care of them from years 1 to 3 when it's more gross and less cute.
That's not accurate. That's like, I'll tell you, 1 to 3, maximum cuteness. Those are the great. You need to change those years with your parents from like 10 to 13. That's what you need to do. Because like that preteen, teen thing where they're not like child or adult, they're like tadpole with tail and legs. You're like, what are you? You're not cute or useful. What are you? I don't like any of that. No, the young years are hard, like, and I could expand it. The young years are hard, but those are cute years. Those are real cute years, yeah. There's a lot of diaper stuff, but I'll take that over being cussed out in front of my mom. I'll take that. Yeah.
Have you ever shoplifted?
I shoplifted, have I told you this story before?
No.
I was like 9, and I really wanted a Butterfinger because, honestly, the goat of candy bars. I love them so much.
Yeah, you don't have to explain at all.
Right, yeah, I wanted a Butterfinger, and I was like 9, so I was wearing sweatpants, because you still wore those pre-puberty a lot, and that's too personal. Sorry, dang it.
That deserved more.
It's, but I wanted a Butterfinger really bad, so I didn't even have pockets, so I was with my dad shopping, because I was raised by a single dad, so we're at Albertsons, and I put it in the band of my sweatpants. And my dad goes, and we get in the checkout line, he goes like, do you want a candy bar? And I was like, I do. And like an idiot, I just pull it out. And he was like, well, you can't have one now. And then I put it back, and then the cashier goes, you can't put that back. And was God punishing me, I guess. I don't know. It was very embarrassing, but no. And then the end of the story is my dad bought it and then ate it on the drive home, because that's good parenting,
In
honestly.
front of you?
Yeah. That's great parenting. I can't get the candy bar. I tried to steal the candy bar.
So Maddie, he's like, you stole and now it's melted. What is your favorite item of clothing, and why is it a black leather jacket? Why is that laugh?
Yeah.
Why is that haha funny? I don't know, I got bullied for my arms in 6th grade and never forgot.
Yeah.
The only reason anyone wears a jacket, perhaps. All right, this is great. This person said, fuck, marry, kill, queer awakening edition, Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron, Buffy, and Shigo from Kim Possible.
I'm not going to answer the full question because I'm not characterized. And I also don't, that's a cartoon horse. I don't love that, but.
Voiced by Matt Damon.
Yeah. I don't know what the proper answer on that one is. You're like, both seem problematic. You're like, kill so we can use them as glue? I don't know. I don't know. There's no right answer to that, but my clear answer on Mary is my AOL screen name in the late 90s was Buffy Fan 134. So that answers that question.
This person said, would you want to go to Mars if that happens in our lifetime? I mean, you know how I feel about space. I don't fuck with it.
Yeah.
I don't like space. There's enough going on down here. Have you looked at videos of the ocean? If you want to see some shit, there's plenty where we're at. I don't like space. I don't like thinking about it. I don't like looking at pictures. Every 6 months there'll be like a new photo of space, and I'm like, fucking who cares?
I remember you. First off, my quick answer: do I want to go to Mars? If Elon is there, no. But that's my answer. I remember this because Tay and I are like close. Like if the people who don't live in my house, you're the one I communicate with the most. And actually, now that I have teens, you're way higher than them. But There was a couple years ago some news picture of space. You know how they do that?
You remember.
And you texted me like, hey man, I'm really freaking out because of that picture of space. Which I've never talked to anybody that, we're all like, wow, that's amazing. Look at this universe. And you're like, I'm gonna have a panic attack because, yeah.
I don't see me anywhere in that photo.
That's it.
I'm so small, I hate that.
That's very honest of you right there.
No, I just don't. I can't wrap my brain around space, and if I can't wrap my brain around it, I don't. But hey, maybe I need to up my dosage so I can look at pictures of space.
I remember you seeing it and being like, should I be freaked out? Is that a normal response? But
No, you believe in God, so you see space
I
and
marvel
you're like,
at his creation.
yeah.
It's great.
Okay.
And he still has time for me. Shout out God.
I just saw that movie Better Man about Robbie Williams. Has anyone seen this movie? Not two people. Okay. I saw the trailer, I said, I'm fucking in on whatever that is. And I saw the movie, I've seen it twice in theaters. I'm keeping it afloat. It's so good, and nobody's seeing it. Go see the movie and then DM me about it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Urgent Better Man review. In all caps, and I will read that message.
Don't do it, and don't send any type of image or anything with it.
I will look at your dick pic if you see Better Man. Said, does your therapist watch your shows and analyze your jokes? Honestly, she's never analyzed a joke before, probably because she saw them all in their earliest stages. I did a joke, maybe it was in Look at You, I did a joke about how I said to my therapist, like, well, my mom's dead, but I'm on Netflix, so it all worked out. And that's a real thing I said. That's not a thing I wrote down. That's a thing I said, but I was crying, so it was different.
Yeah.
I was like, well, but it all worked out, right? And she goes, do you want to come in again Thursday? Because we're out of time.
She was like, I'm gonna have this client for a long time.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna raise my rates because she's on Netflix.
Oh, yeah. No, her kids can go to any college they want.